Grateful. Myself. Nice meal here y'all did, man. What's this called?
They are cosmic kale rolls.
Cosmic kale rolls. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, we got nice vegan barbecue sauce, organic, all organic.
Vegan barbecue sauce, okay.
Organic,
okay.
mayonnaise,
okay.
Zoca's Oso sauce.
Oso sauce. What's in that?
I can't tell you.
Can't tell me.
Can't tell you. It's organic.
Don't tell nobody in the age of information. Okay. Oh man. I gotta get permission from her.
Yeah.
Y'all serve this with some crystals? Come on, man. Who idea was that? I appreciate it. One more.
What's up?
It's good.
To new beginnings and more consciousness. More awareness. Knowledge of self. I love myself. One more. Oneself.
Live with Solar with Solar face, right? Yeah. The picture. It said with Zoca and forget it. Wow.
It was. You don't want to acknowledge it.
No, it's not that.
That was very subconscious.
That was subconscious.
We are able to tap into that. All of us.
Nah, just because I thought I could post it. I can't because it's not.
Peace to the God.
That's
Peace to the God. You want to make it a Q&A? You talk polygamy.
Or maybe you can do it the other, like, long way. You can get everybody.
Peace to the gods.
Everybody.
What is it, the case?
Is that it? Yeah, it's the case. Yeah, let me take it off.
Go ahead.
Peace, y'all. I'm gonna have to turn it upside down. Why? Okay, we should do this way before.
Zoca, come on.
Oh man,
Zoca,
it's covering up everything. Okay.
All right, boom.
There
Peace
we
to the
go.
gods. Peace to the gods. Come in the room.
Real nigga moment.
Ooh. I not even see.
I think it's this, y'all. This whole thing.
I'm
right
excited to talk about this. I'm excited to talk about this polygamous situation. I'm gonna turn the camera around, cuz. All right, there you go.
Okay. That's a fact.
Beautiful women. You see these beautiful women? Yes, these are my wives, both of them. Both of them. Yes.
Both of them. Q&A. What are we doing for the
We
comment?
make it a Q&A. I'm about to get right into it right now.
Q&A.
Boom. All right, so now both of y'all pages know about it. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods.
Peace, peace. Very
Shouts out
beautiful woman. I'm thankful.
to the most honorable melanated mystic, Baba G. I don't know if y'all just caught the download on I don't know if y'all sit together. I don't know if y'all caught the download right now on polygamy and what is nature. Do you really love nature? You know what I'm saying? Now I'll start it off. I'll start it off by speaking. One thing that I realized was that I have a lot of love. I have a lot of love to give. I've always been that way as a man. I'm a very balanced man. And instead of acknowledging I didn't even know about polygamy. I just chose to be single for years and years, because that's the only way I could talk with multiple women and deal with multiple women at the same time. And I used to think I was a bad person for this when it was really just my nature. Give it to Zoca. Bring, I see you, Baba G. Bring him in the room. Don't they look great?
I'm thankful.
What made you guys want to be together, Neytiri and Sola?
So look, peace, God. God, good greetings.
Y'all good greetings.
Hey, listen. I just want people to know where y'all at. You feel what I'm saying? So I want people to understand where they can go to see y'all. because I don't think people know where to come see the saga. It's on Immortal Solar's page, and y'all gonna be going live more often.
That's a fact.
Yes.
So, but IG, they send this live out to a certain amount of people. You know what I'm saying? But all you gotta do is stay consistent, and then they're gonna, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah. So there's people coming in the room right now so they can know what page to go to. Like y'all need to go to immortal.solar page to keep up with this relationship, because this is his relationship. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to keep up with it, you feel what I'm saying? Or just come around for the real nigga moments. Or mine. Right?
Hey, it's happening live in effect. It's happening live in effect. Like, I picked up my aunt. My life should be a testimony of my knowledge. Same thing for these beautiful women.
That's a fact.
Polygamy is the new wave, and everybody's interested in polygamy in the black community. It's just a new wave right now. Everybody's interested in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I want to promote it in every way. You feel me? Because it is the new movement. It is the new way to heal generational curses. Like I said, it is the gateway into divine feminine. It's the gateway. It's to heal the nation. Polygamy is going to heal the nation, period. It's going to heal the nation. It's going to break all generational curses. It's going to make you face all those demons. It's going to do, I already was doing it with Nana. I already seen that is what the black woman has to do to actually become supreme being. She has to overcome herself through polygamy. You feel what I'm saying? I already seen it. I mean, I already documented it. You just probably have a woman that is maybe more stronger to do it.
That's the only thing.
And we're doing it the right way. We're not doing it the way they're doing it. We're doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So it's different. It's different.
Yeah, I see there's a lot of people out there doing polygamy, but not like this. It's
not the right way.
Not in the spiritual aspect of it.
Right.
Not at all.
It's not for healing. They're just doing it for other purposes.
And they get to see the black woman go through her kundalini, go through her struggles. They need to see it. You need to go live every time there's an issue.
Right.
Let people see, let the world see what they're gonna be going through and guide them through theirs, and then make sure you document it and make sure you put it out like reality. Because people be only showing a polygamous relationship when it's successful. They don't want to show the motherfucking steps it took to get successful in a relationship. They don't want to show that real nigga moment.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't want to show that real nigga shit.
That's a fact.
So the shit is hard and people need to see it.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. Yep.
Yeah, bro.
They be going through it. I see them. We be working through it. We doing this for everyone else though. We breaking the curse. Ain't nobody.
Yo, Zoca, you look so sad.
I'm just taking it in, and I'm taking you in because you show your life authentically and truthfully. And I was like, you're a real model.
Welcome to my world, motherfucker.
That's a fact.
Welcome to my world, motherfucker. Shit gets real.
That's fact. That's what we done. That's how I found you, was the fact that you was showing the real shit every day.
Yeah.
You showed me how to apply the knowledge to my life.
Somebody said, real nigga moment is back. Yes, thank you. But it's not going to be me no more. It's going to be Solar. He about to be going through it, son. I'm glad I'm out of that shit.
Now I'm in it.
Peace and harmony.
I got my wives. They're harmoniously together. I mastered this shit. And I'm how you fall down like that? Have you seen that? You peeped that? Don't put me in there. Wait a minute, it might be a real nigga moment over here.
Right.
But anyway, I don't got wives, man. I got students, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have wives. Like, I can't have wives. Like, I got students that are close to me. You feel me? That you know, I call my wives, but who I am, I can only have students, bro. You feel me? I can only have disciples. That's just how I had to accept that. I had to understand that. But I feel like the women around me are considered my wives. You know what I'm saying? But they're really my disciples. They're really my students. They're learning.
Yep.
I understand that.
Because everybody really is on their own. If you're so reliant on a relationship, then you're not doing it right. The relationship is supposed to bring you to a holistic self.
That's a fact.
If it's not bringing you into supreme being, then it's toxic.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
So
a
it's
fact.
like, if what somebody else does triggers you to the point where you leave the path or you get off your righteous path and you lose yourself in the relationship, then it's toxic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to stand on your own in a relationship. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Point blank, period. That's just the whole matter of it. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. At 200. Peace.
I love myself.
I love
I love
myself.
myself.
I was trying to let y'all hit 200 and I'm gone.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I love myself.
I love myself. It's coming.
Hold up, it was already there and that shit went down.
There you
It's right
go.
there.
I'm
I see it.
gonna stay on just a little longer. That'll get to
Yeah.
like 2:30. But for real,
Hey,
for
I'm
real, it's like,
excited.
Get it.
huh?
I'm excited
But
for
like,
this.
the whole purpose of relationships is to make sure that you become holistic and
Yes.
become whole as a person rather than dependent on a relationship. That's the purpose of the relationship.
That is so true.
I'll be saying that
I'm seeing that through this.
it's not going to work until we become holistic. So the relationship, this polygamous relationship, is forcing us to become
All right,
holistic.
it's like this. So each one of us are a piece of the whole, but each one of us must become a whole as a piece.
That's a fact.
Damn, that's
a
deep.
fact.
Hey, yo. All right, write that down. Write this down.
Yeah.
All right, listen. Each one of us are a piece of the whole. But all of us must become a whole as a piece.
Yep. What I said. I said, we are all coming from the same one God. We are all pieces of the same one God. As a piece, you are the whole. Like, yeah.
We have to become whole, a whole ocean in a drop.
Yeah.
And not a drop in the ocean.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yo, Lexi, I see you, girl. She talking about some talk heavy, Chi. Hey, yo, Lexi, you be funny as shit, yo. Somebody said Zoca is not with it. Like, what's
I
really
just read
good?
that one too.
Poor loyal.
I guess
Everybody
you'll
always
see,
trying to be in the
watch
Kool-Aid and
us,
don't
and
know the
you'll
flavor.
see what
Zoca
happened.
said, I want to go live. Let's get it.
Y'all need to go on Zoca page too. Come on through. Hell
It's
yeah.
a fact.
All right, I gotta go, man. My
I
food
might
is
be
here.
going live on my.
I love myself.
I love myself.
Y'all enjoy.
But, hey,
All right, let's get it.
what I said? I said, you're gonna have to change Zolar now. It's gonna have to be nasal.
That does not
You
sound good. You have to find a name that sounds good. Nazolar? Name that sounds real good.
I think it sounds good.
Nazolar?
Look.
Yeah. Nazolar.
Okay, y'all give us a name, right? Y'all pick out a name. We had Zolar for us, right? So now we got her. We have
Neytiri now.
And so what should we combine the names to be? All right, y'all go ahead and say that. And then
Zolan. Nah. Look. I said we are all pieces of the same one God. As a piece you are the whole. As a piece you are the whole. We are all Allah. And then Zola. Yeah.
Nazola, I like that.
This isn't the whole purpose of this is becoming holistic. Holistic. But who are we? We are all God. The thing is, we just forget that we're God. And we get caught up in this alter ego, which is the piece of the all, instead of acknowledging that alter ego as the facade. And then being holistic is the ability to be God, is the ability to zoom out and keep the knowledge and keep a higher perspective.
Facts.
If somebody does something that is meant to even hurt you, was on purpose, was spiteful, you should still have enough emotional intelligence you should be able to keep the knowledge enough to where you still are making righteous decisions. You still know that you're God. You still know that that person is you. Sometimes when somebody does something to you or somebody triggers you, like they start kissing with somebody that you thought you owned, it's going to trigger you. And in this moment, will you forget the knowledge? Will you forget to see that this is also me? Zoca, do you ever see that?
That she is you.
No, that she is you.
Me, you.
You are the same. We are all one and the same.
Yes. At times. At times, there's an illusion there.
And I can expand on that.
Question.
I can expand on that. I feel like it's only because I'm an aspect of Zoca that she's having a hard time, or was having a hard time, because when we put in the past tense, got a ring in my ear, that she's having a hard time to connect with. As she stated in the Real Nigga Moment, she's masculine. She grew up, as she stated to you, she grew around like, a lot of guys, a lot of rough things. I'm more feminine. I'm more gentle, and I'm pretty sure this was manifested through, your thoughts or his thoughts. What maybe sometimes you say you want her to be more gentle. You may want her to speak more calmer. You might want to see her in more, pretty clothes or something. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I embody an energy that she has a hard time connecting with, and also vice versa. So that's why there's kind of friction there, but we're still each other. It's just connecting with each other.
I'm gonna say something. It's funny because you said that. It's like we all careful what you wish for, because you're gonna get it. Careful what you ask for, because you're gonna get it. And when you're thinking about what you don't want to happen, when you're worrying or you're thinking of a bad perspective, you're basically praying for that to happen. You're focusing on something negative. It's going to turn into reality. Zoca is interesting. We have had moments where we go against each other and whatnot, but I noticed one thing is that Zoca will constantly tell me, don't worry, you're going to get that wife. You'll find that wife. You'll find her, the one that's going to take care of you. All the things that she thinks she doesn't do, that she does do, and she does very well. She will break herself down, beat herself down, and then say, well, you'll get another wife to do those things.
Yes, I do. So I manifested this on myself to see how good of a wife I am, to appreciate what I do, not only for him, but for myself. That if I'm giving to him, if I want to receive something, I must give it. I want to receive a lot, but I'm not giving nothing. So what you expect for a relationship to work if I'm not going to give you what you need, because I know I need it?
Looking at the question.
Yeah, I want to see. We're gonna start doing some Q&As.
You just bring people in. I guess.
You want to do that?
Let's do both. Okay.
No.
I was willing to get pregnant in the tropics because that's the environment I want the chromosomes to be selected and the DNA to be selected for my child, because I know I want a super Goku baby.
I can adjust that.
But it's the environment of myself and what I'm doing in this environment as the genes are selected. So it does matter, but it doesn't really matter. But I've always been willing. No, I'm not gonna say I've always been willing. I'm willing now, and I've been willing since I've been seeing myself grow. I did not want to pass on my child generational curses I have not healed. What's the point of me having a child and I'm still over here? Oh, I don't like the way, I don't like change. I don't like uncomfortable. I don't know. Like,
we go towards the discomfort, don't we?
My child, no. Just no. Yes.
Because your child's gonna be what?
God.
It's gonna be 23 chromosomes of you and 23 chromosomes of me. So you're giving, it is you. Your child will be you. So what state you're in is what your child will become. The things you're going through is the same things your child is going to pick up. It's going to pick up things that it needs to survive in its environment.
True. And look what we're going through. right now. I'm using the best part of my genes right now. Genes are being activated right now, unlocked. So I'm able to see, oh wow, like the child is going to be able to be in like kind of like war mode, passionate for their path. Cause nothing's gonna tear me off this path. Not a relationship, not this, not nothing else.
What is this?
This relationship, me seeing myself, and if I want to run from it, and I run from this relationship into another one, okay, but I'm not leaving this frequency.
What about you, Neytiri?
I feel like everything happens the way it's supposed to. I feel like I came in to shake up things a bit. I come with an energy of healing, and healing doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look pretty.
Healing? No, don't.
It doesn't look pretty at all, and it helps us to face ourselves, you know, and the reality of things. And yes, there was things that was brought in, like manifested through thoughts and words and actions. But when it's presented and you're too comfortable in certain things, are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to change? Are you willing to grow? That's how I feel. Do y'all think y'all should have courted first, have a slow transition? Well,
yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go into this. If we're gonna be real, we're gonna be real.
Yeah.
All right. When she came in, she wanted to be with me the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. That's dope. She's pretty. She's beautiful. What? That's cool. And I knew her chart already because I used to give her readings online about her chart. And it was interesting because I was with Zoca. I was with Zoca this whole time.
Facts.
And when she came, the first things that we actually did, first thing that I did was attempt to have a conversation about polygamy with both of them. She was very pushy with her feelings. She was very pushy with what she wanted. Like it was scary. It was like
impulsive.
It seemed like it was like
you explain the intensity.
I can explain the intensity because it's me. And from other people's point of view, it may look stalkerish and obsessive, but I really adore this man. Like I've gotten to know throughout charts and online, and I was just really going for what I wanted. Like so many people are so afraid because of certain situations to not go with for what you want. But I was literally saying, this is the man I want. Yeah, I went into other relationships, but it felt like I was settling because every single one of them, I kept thinking about Solar. And I had to realize if I'm going to go with Solar, I have to get to know Zoca because he's not leaving her, or he's like, they are together right now. So I had to learn her. And that's another aspect of myself. So I had to sacrifice my old ways of thinking like, no, I got to have him and I have to have him now until I got to figure out how I can make this all work. And that's the way the cattiness and possessiveness within females from the generational curses that we got to break comes in. Like, I feel like some part of me wanted to be possessive because she wasn't having it. And I'm like, stop being, to me, it was like, why are you being so unfair? You know, this is like, I feel like so pulled to him and I don't feel, and Baba G says, to feel is to know. And all I knew was I was feeling this, like feeling it, but everybody kept telling me no because of what they saw objectively. So it was just,
And I realized like the first night, it was interesting. We were drinking wine, and wine helps your energies flow, right? And we were in the front, sitting in the grass together. What was that?
Huh?
We were in the grass, sitting together, and basically, I had tried to put them together. This is about the courting. Should have courted. I tried that. I wanted to do that. I tried
too.
You wasn't having it.
Yeah, she did. And this is what happened.
I did try.
I
invited you to lunch.
I never said no.
I asked you.
I want to address that part. I want to address that because that was so. It was kind of. It made me hurt. I got hurt that day. Oh, I apologize.
Go ahead.
That day she invited us to lunch, and I'm like, I got so excited. Like, okay, yes, I get to finally talk to them. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. We get there. Only Zoca and Solar's plate was there, and she just looked at me. And I'm like, I'm just like, okay, well, I guess do I have to go make my plate? She's like, oh yeah. As it was a whole, it felt like a whole low blow to me, and I was like, yo, like that was crazy.
That is because you considered me, but you didn't consider her.
me.
I look at it like this. As if another reflection I asked to have lunch with, I'm not gonna make your plate because I know that we have a system here. We go through order and structure.
But you could have told me that instead. That hey, we make like lunch together. I mean, we having lunch together, but you have to make your own plate. And then we would have all ate together.
That's rude.
It was rude as fuck, and I was like,
I don't think so.
They say that's a low blow.
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? I'm gonna go back. That is another situation that had happened. But the situation, hey, close the door, bro. And so, basically, we were out in the front. She was super into me. I'm with Zoca. I'm over here talking to Zoca. We've been talking about polygamy for a while. We've been talking about polygamy for months, but for a while. And first thing I did was try to put them together. First thing I did was put each other's hands. First thing I did was this. First thing, where's your hand at?
In my thing.
All right, boom. This is the first thing that I did. That's it. And then I went.
And he said, well, how does it feel? I said, it feels a bit forced, and she agreed.
All right. But the reason I do that is because that is you. Regardless of me, that's still you. Regardless of me, that is still you. And we need to become holistic within ourselves. You can't. How can you say that you are holistic? And how can you be holistic?
I like that.
Well,
no, that's probably not good.
Yeah, I see you. You're pointing out the negative ones.
I see, Bubba G. So yeah, nah. It's crazy.
No.
Y'all need to learn to. We need to. I want them to love themselves. I want them to have their own deep connection. Here, picking another question.
Can I pick it?
But I thought that's very important that they bond. I do think that's important. However, the way that went wasn't what I expected. The way that it went was, at the end of the day, Zoca was holding back certain feelings. Zoca was holding back the fact that she didn't really want to do it. Although she put her hands together with her and she forced herself to sit next to her and they hung out. We all sat late night talking about what it would be like, what should we do, how should it be, what's going on. There's always this thing. There's always this thing I noticed that you were hiding. Oh, let me read it. I didn't read it.
You didn't read it?
Go back to that one.
Oh, you want to address it? Because I've been feeling it.
You already did it during your room.
Damn. Where was it? I don't think I can put it back.
Pull this back now. Oh, you can't.
No, it asked about what would happen if.
It'll be one of the gray zones.
You can actually put it back if it was a gray zone. I never did this thing before.
Got you. Hey, Kite got a question.
Do kites.
With that one right there, this one.
That's what you picked?
Yep. Because I felt it.
You felt it?
I felt it. I had thoughts too. Like I had thoughts about that.
That's a very simple question.
Okay, so have her answer because she wants to address it.
It says Solar. It says Solar. How would you feel if Zoca goes back with Chief?
Okay.
Nigga, I'm gonna be cool. I love me. Look, this is the thing. I came here by myself. I came here on a spiritual journey by myself. I killed a whole nigga who I used to be and his family too. All the dreams, everything I ever had, I let it all go. All my opportunities destroyed on purpose because I wanted to alchemize that into my higher self. I'm doing this. If that happens, inshallah, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm cool. I'm gonna be straight. Like, and in a moment, I could be like, damn. But at the end of the day, when I go to my higher perspective, I'm like, inshallah, it's for a reason. This is for a reason. Anybody should only want what is for them, and it's written already. You'll have what you're meant to have. I'm a righteous person, so I already know what's coming my way is beautiful. So if that's something that happens, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool, especially because that's the most honorable melanated mystic, Baba G. He can have anybody he wants. Rightfully so. I'm not. How would you react, Zoca? Because that's what Neytiri wanted to know.
Yeah.
How would I react to me going back to Baba G?
If there was a, I mean,
Babaji.
Baba G. I will see that I need to be guided by my Messiah. That I need growing. My Messiah has the answers. I will go to him if I ever have questions.
No, that's not what it means. I mean,
But
like,
going back to him, being with him is that.
Yeah,
You heard what he said, student-teacher relationship.
Yeah, you guys.
That's exactly. I'm passionate. Well, I'm passionate because it's my Messiah.
Okay.
It's my teacher. Like I'm doing this path because of what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
It's deeply rooted in me.
you guys want to pick the question?
Yes. It's
Interesting. Can I see what people said to that real quick?
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that? Zoca staying on point.
That's your
Not
man. No, it's nobody's man because we belong to ourselves.
I don't think you should be on the have sex with Neytiri. Let them bond first. Zoca, you choose something on you. Alright, y'all. Motherfuckers. Alright, let's pick the next question.
It's neutral in here. It's like
The room. Hold on.
What?
Which one you looking at?
Who is Tito? You're done. Okay, Zoca, do you think she should like you more to make you comfortable? I would.
I don't think
No, that's not gonna make me comfortable. I think being real and how it began, it wasn't like a unit. She came across as only wanting Solar, knowing that we were in a unit. So then I was like, okay, it seemed like she only wanted to connect it to him. She wasn't like talking to me. Like when she first came, I was like, I want to go to a reading. I want to read. I want you to help me teach. I want you to help me learn how to do tarot cards.
Kinda was true.
But there's a half truth to that, and I will let you finish. Go ahead.
I want you to teach me how to do tarot cards. Like I was like, okay, who are you? Like, because you're another reflection in my environment. But then when the Solar thing came, it's kind of like you distanced yourself. And then I was like, okay, Solar is like, you were talking and like not trying to be with Tron. And then it was like, okay, so I still want to be with Solar. I'm connecting. We had that talk with the hand thing. And then it's like, okay, I'm still trying to be open. I never like truly fully resisted. Even though there was resistance, I never said, no, this ain't it. Bye.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie because
don't go in
I apologize.
Saying that's a lie.
No, I mean that's not the truth because I remember when she did say no, and this was in this.
Well, that's her truth.
Here.
That's her truth. That's.
But it's not
her, but that's
truth.
From her perspective, though.
Okay.
If you're gonna respond to it, do it respectfully.
Yeah, I'm talking about the beginning of the relationship.
You see what I'm saying?
It was not that time. We knew what we were doing as a family unit wasn't polygamy. I know what you're saying. Us trying to join into a friendship wasn't still working because it was
resistance there.
Yeah, I did have multiple meetings with Neytiri, like multiple times with Neytiri, trying to get Neytiri and Zoca in the same meeting constantly, trying to get this point across, right? Whether you're in a relationship with me or not, whether you put the label up there or not, you should be able to be cool with anybody around you, especially if you hear a carbonation, right? I should not have to be having sex with you to be able to have a conversation.
Right, that's a fact.
To be, and that is sex, truly. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't. I was trying to get her to like, yo, don't be afraid of us. Just because you can't, just because in the moment you're not my wife, doesn't mean that you're not allowed to talk to me and you're not allowed to talk to Zoca. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I'm gonna go into
that. And that's what I was saying to you consistently. It was showing like a level of we started to question like, were you here for the right reasons? You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of those questions came up, because it's like you're not keeping the knowledge when it comes to relationships.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go into that now.
Okay.
So when I first came, I was trying to get acquainted with everybody. I wanted to get acquainted with everyone, even Zoca. And she knows that every time. I don't know where it went out the window, but I would literally be going up to Zoca and hugging her and say, I don't want this to affect us. I want to get to know you. And I feel like you forgot these things because the fact still remained that I still wanted to be with Solar. and it's just my feelings were just there. I couldn't change them, and I shouldn't feel like it was a bad thing to feel them. However, my reality keep bringing me and him and you together. So I was just like, okay, well, I know I want to talk to you guys, but here's the thing. When you're feeling and you're empathic, you feel the resistance between people. It wasn't just me, you know. I felt resistance within myself, but it was also you.
That's a fact.
And it was also him. So
that's
you know,
he wasn't in agreement with that at the beginning.
Yeah, of course. Well, he did want it in the beginning, but he thought about it
times.
Yeah, because you know. Also, there's a factor he didn't want it. Also, after he thought about certain things, got to know the knowledge.
That's true.
But also, it's because you didn't want it either. So it's based, and you got to work as a unit. So I respected that and I understood that to the point where I'm like, okay, now I'm hurting inside because I keep feeling this way. And I keep feeling like, and there's a whole other side of the story that people are forgetting, that there's another person here. You know, it's not just, you know, Zola anymore. Just me. And it's not, me. It's all of us. So it's like, empathy is being able to step in somebody else's shoes and know exactly what they're going through because they once went through it. You know, I've seen the situation played out, and basically I did respect the relationship, but I couldn't help my feelings and how my reality was manifesting due to my thoughts. So I want to clear that up because I know I wanted to talk to both of you guys, but I just didn't know how to approach. Yes, I was a coward at certain times. I would hide, and sometimes I just be like, okay, maybe I should stay away because I felt the resistance. I felt the pain energy, and I don't like being in pain. I don't like feeling like somebody doesn't like me, and that's exactly what I felt towards you. I felt that energy coming from you, that you didn't like me. So even now, and it's very it hurts. It really hurts because it's like I really don't want that to happen. I really want to get to know this aspect of myself, even though I do have resistance towards this aspect of myself. I had resistance towards you too. Sometimes I don't know how to be as a servant as you. I don't know how to step into my fire. You know, I'm weak in fire, and you're predominantly strong in fire. And what, you're weak in earth? Water. So basically, I knew that this was an aspect of myself that was challenging me to grow also. And with that, there's resistance.
Here, I got a new question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why go after?
No, not that one.
Oh.
I'm oh my bad. I'll turn around. It's okay. It's just the house. All right, read the pin comment.
It says, does Zoca not trust her because Neytiri said she wants Solar to herself?
Zoca. Well, Mama Zipporah. What do you think, Zoca? Do you
I've
not
already
trust
told her that I did not trust her. But that reasoning, I was bringing in past things. I guess at the beginning of the situation, that's what was stated, that she wants Solar to herself, that this relationship that we have is toxic. And so I took that as a, you're not trying to come into this relationship to bring healing.
I am.
And that brought me like, okay, it felt like you're trying to split us apart. And that is a part that did make me not trust her.
All right.
That's a fact. I don't like these questions. Okay.
I feel like, you know, that was also what Baba G has said, you know.
It adds facts
about your relationship, because y'all was going through things, and I came in and of course, but there were certain things that were very, very, very toxic.
Okay.
But I had to see
you saw it.
No,
I
didn't
in that
see
relationship to see that.
Yeah, and now I see it. This beautiful. Huh?
I'm saying you were in that relationship to see that, to make judgment upon.
Well,
as that way. That's what I'm just coming.
No, I've seen it since I've been here, and it was every day with y'all. So if it was every day with me being here, it was every day.
Hi.
Peace, God.
Yes, I see how calm you guys are. I love it.
I'm grateful.
I'm thankful.
Yes, the vibe you guys have. My voice a little raspy. I've been cursing people out today.
Okay, I like raspy voices.
Sound like Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to know, okay, so you guys are all three together, right? How would you feel if you added a fourth person in there with you?
I would like
it if she came in as...
What she would have to offer and bring to the table, you know?
I would like her to come in very...
got him with that question.
No,
Think
I'm
about that.
allowing him to speak because
I want her to be a certain type of way that makes me like
Got it.
I love when people are passionate about the mission, and I feed off their energy. If we can click on the mission, bro, that's where we can bond.
That's a whole fact. That's
So
a whole vibe.
let's do that.
That's
where
like
we meet up. That's how we all got together.
Exactly.
Was through the divine knowledge of self. This mission. Look, if you are on this divine path, period, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna see you for the rest of my life every day. If you on the same mission with me, I don't care about the small little drama and small little details. Or if you fall, you mess up. As long as you get back up and we stay on the knowledge, I'm gonna see you every day. We're gonna have to be cool eventually.
Exactly.
I'm gonna see you every day for the rest of my life. I might as well be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what they're saying. The stipulation between having another member, another wife, would be that she just has to be on a mission because it's not gonna be easy. There's probably gonna be things that pop out of that too. And as long as she's committed to the mission, you can make it work.
Baba, do you say how many babies you have?
Me? I have 2 sons.
Yeah. What's your
How many baby fathers?
1.
You with him?
No. It was very toxic, very domestic violence. Don't need that.
Yeah.
Did you play a role? What was your role in that? Or were you just need to fill a void and you like codependent? What happened?
You know, once your peace and your energy is disturbed, you know, you feel it in your chest and it don't feel right with you. And it messes up your health and your family and your kids feel it. And it's just a bad vibe.
I understand. I see that. I see like their eyes are very beautiful, but it seems very painful. So. Are you watching the knowledge? Do you watch us teach?
No, I'm kind of new to it.
Okay, welcome to the family.
Thanks.
It's interesting, yeah. You know, if you saying you God, right? We teach you the 5 sciences to show you how you are everything and everything is you. That you are God. It's one thing to say that. It's another thing to live a life that shows that you truly understand that. And at the end of the day, polygamy is like a huge benchmark in godhood. If you're able to do it, then that means you love yourself. If you're able to do that, you have to be holistic. You have to be able to take care of you no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he said, are you calling in to ask to be a wife? Are you that last member?
Oh, no. You guys have to decide that as a team.
The fact.
That is.
Yeah.
Where do you live? Where you at?
I'm in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Oh, snaps.
They say you.
Thank you. Well, you guys are really calming. So I'll follow you guys once I'm unblocked from this Instagram.
Okay.
Do I have you blocked?
No.
Oh, obviously not. Who got you blocked?
Instagram got me blocked.
Oh, shit.
How you want live now?
Well, I'm only blocked from following people and liking photos and commenting.
Okay.
Baba G want to know, are you attracted to me?
What? No.
Oh, no.
No.
You don't want Solar?
You don't want Solar? Why? She's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful, but I want my own relationship. How you guys have it? I want that.
You say you want your own relationship?
Yeah, like how you guys have it. I want that. People don't do that in the States. You know.
I see what you're saying. It's just interesting because you try to own these things. You have a relationship with everything. You have a relationship with Instagram. Instagram got you blocked right now. You got a relationship with that child. You got a relationship with that child's father. You have a relationship with everybody. You don't own a relationship. You can't have your own relationship.
Definitely not. I'm not trying to own nobody. I know everything belongs to somebody.
I see it. All I'm saying is that everything is you. You have a relationship with everything. So to say like you should just you should have to become holistic.
Just watch the knowledge.
Oh, they out.
Get into the teachings that Baba G teaches, and you'll just start breaking from the illusion of life. See what true life is. Right.
The wake up.
Okay. I love
I love
myself.
I love
myself.
myself. Alright, we gonna bring.
I wanna expand on what she said about how y'all supposed to be the ones to, or a team is supposed to bring in the wives together.
I see the other callers. We're gonna bring the other callers in right now. Just hold on.
I want to expand on that.
Answer that, baby. Okay. Expound.
So honestly, I feel like even now, like I'm not liked by Zoca, and I know there's a part of her that likes me and wants to like me, but it's just the possessiveness over Solar that's keeping that resistance. And I really feel like when you bring a wife in, like both parties have to agree on that wife. To be honest with me, you have to trust your man enough to know that he knows what he's doing. Yes, but I feel like to order for us to bond, we have to get along with each other. We have to want to be around each other's presence. We have to want to connect to this aspect of ourselves, and it shouldn't be one-sided.
That's a fact.
They out of here.
So I wanted to say that, because even now it's this energy of, you came in here and and it's basically like it was inevitable. Like every time this brought up, it happened. It's like it was magnetically pulling, and I want everybody to address that. Everybody to know that it was inevitable from the jump. Even Baba G said it, and just because it's not the norm. What?
I was reading these comments.
Even though it's not the norm that people have seen thus far, is something that needs to be,
facts on littering.
No.
Oh yeah, y'all about to meet somebody. Go live with us.
Yo,
go live with us.
I know her.
There's no way you know her.
Yeah, I seen her. Oh man.
Me and her got the same chart.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, she's so gorgeous.
She a Gemini with a Aries moon in the 4th house.
And Sabu.
This could have been you, Black. This could have been you, Black Goddess.
This is the
Go live with us. Come on, I know you grabbing your headphones. Put your headphones in and accept. If y'all don't know who she is, Black Goddess was supposed to be with Solar. Yep. This is all the way back in Mexico. We were building like every day. Huh?
I guess she ain't gonna answer.
So Zoca heard that information and canceled the call.
That is crazy.
I want y'all to know what just happened right now. Zoca heard that information and canceled the call.
That is subconscious possessiveness.
You just did it right now. How you gonna say that you open to doing this and trying to grow and
but you don't want
but
to.
You're showing even now that you can get perturbed easily just by the idea of another woman wanting to be with me.
Okay, I can see that from subconscious thoughts, but it was taking forever, and you were telling her, come in. She's in the room clearly. You see it pop up. It's not like it's slow. It's not slow.
What are you talking about?
For you to get a notification request, it's like, okay, like we're waiting for this person to come on. I guess my subconscious was like, okay, that. Why
don't you just acknowledge what we just said to you?
I just said that's my subconscious looking out.
But what part? What part? And like, what are the feelings being evoked out of it?
She ain't here. So what's the point?
No, not about her. Like, get off the surface. Go deeper. Stop being on the surface. It's not about her not being here. We're talking about, why did you feel the need, the moment I explained who she was, that she was supposed to be one of my wives, you went ahead and canceled the call. That's what I'm asking you about. I'm not asking you about why she's not here. I'm asking you, why did you do that?
Because she's not here. So.
Look, I'm blocking them. I'm blocking them all.
So let's talk to her. Do it again.
No, you're not answering my question though. You beating around the bush.
I canceled it subconsciously because we need to deal with this situation now, and then we can probably add another person.
Here, y'all get in the camera.
I'm in the
Zoca's not.
Oh no, I'm looking at you.
The way you're addressing it, like as a situation, like as in a negative notation and energy, it just explains how you feel about the whole thing.
When was it negative? Right now, about me canceling this call and subconsciously leaking that another wife coming in at this moment is not logical.
No, it's just like body language is to this situation. And,
yeah, because I'm passionate. Like
I know passion. I have first house energy too. Like I have Aries energy.
I see that.
So it's just like
I see that.
What did he say?
This is what he was dealing with Nana.
Yeah, like it's.
You just said you weren't going to do that.
My chart does say tone down, so I will calm myself. So yes, I do see how my body language can affect others, and that's not right of me. So
it didn't affect me. It just revealed,
to you that it's other problems here still.
Yeah, like just reflecting. I'm not trying to be your enemy in this moment in time, and that's why I feel like going into this live, it just felt catty.
Really? Yeah, to you or me? Because I was here open. When the phone call came, you started acting different. Like
Black goddess. If you join the room, just join the room.
You did pictures. Like I did not. It was not catty before. That's your perception of
Pull up.
No, it's not. It's energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even now as you're speaking, if you really felt a positive, think about the positive things in this relationship. If you really look at it,
too,
yes, of course,
you take the same accountability when you say to me.
Of course I can.
Because every time you've been talking, it's been negative. Also,
no, it's not.
You point out the negative.
No,
what positive thing has been said?
I want you to acknowledge right now.
It's all reflecting.
Straight pointing the finger right now.
No, I'm saying we both need to reflect.
All right, so I'll reflect. Okay.
In the situation, coming to the situation in a new perspective.
Okay.
We should come here in a open
They're saying it's
way.
getting dark. Don't want to go somewhere else? Okay.
I am. So this is a thing. I'm gonna. Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, we can do something.
In the house is gonna be too much.
In the house, I feel you.
I understand. I'm asking energy. Like you want to talk.
The light's pretty cool right here.
Too much. Like it's too much. That's
it. Shit. Hey, I caught it though.
Whoa.
Hold that. Y'all talk.
Yeah, but just coming to the situation with a positive outlook.
Y'all are beautiful. Y'all look so good.
Rather than our perspective of the previous conversation. So.
Looks so good.
Come in my room, Solar.
Come in my room?
Yeah, that's what Baba G said.
Oh, facts.
I'll come in his room. Okay. That's a fact.
We about to hop over there right now. We about to go on Baba G's live.
No, in his room.
In his room? Oh, come in your room. Oh, bad. I'm tripping. I'm like the chat room. All right, come on, let's go. We on the way up. Them eggs, man. That's a whole fact. This is. Huh. Yeah, I seen you trying to get up in there. Yeah. It was good.
Y'all still on live?
Yeah, it's on live. All right, come on, let's go up there quick.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get it. Y'all don't get to see much. I'm about to bring somebody else in here.